Anderson up quickly. 49ers get in a late substitute. Anderson puts the man in motion. Again gets to Johnson, and he gets down close. Looks like he's about a half-yard short. Ball inside the 1. Johnson again. Yep. This time he is hit by Jack Reynolds and knocked backwards, if you can believe that. 11th play in this drive coming up. Anderson will look and throw. Alexander does not get in. They give the shot there, I don't know. The 49ers don't think he made it. Who's on the bottom of that pile? Jack Reynolds again. Number 64. That's a team effort for San Francisco's defense.
Craig Patterson's way to the goal line. He goes in for a 49er touchdown. And the 49ers are leaving the Miami Dolphins far to the rear now.
Rice has just set a Super Bowl record with 12 catches. He's in motion. Montana. Touchdown, John Taylor.
This is complete domination. The 49er offense has beaten the Denver Bronco defense every way.
From the 44, they fake it to Floyd. Young to the air. Young to Jerry Rice. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, that's quite a statement their defense made. To handle the middle of the football field. And Frank, I have dumbfounded as to what they're doing.
Good move to the outside on Carrington.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful. First of all, I just want to say that part always cracks me up when he's just like, I have no idea what they're doing. It's like, damn, that's all bad. But ain't nobody legendary today. I don't know how many of y'all are heavy metal fans. And how many of y'all are heavy metal fans or whatever, or just, great music in general fans. But it is a sad day when we have to say Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness, has passed away. Honestly, I even debated doing the show. I'm actually really kind of heartbroken about this, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Um, Ozzy was that dude for me. Yeah, sure. Like a lot of y'all don't know this and everything like that, but I play guitar. I'm not gonna say it was because of Ozzy, because obviously Ozzy doesn't play guitar, but he definitely had an influence on me, as he did many people. I'm not gonna act like I'm the only person that's heartbroken and everything like that. So I just wanted to say, my condolences go out to Kelly and Sharon and all them. Jack, Michael, I believe, is his first son's name. Um, um, so yeah, R.I.P. Ozzy. I'm absolutely heartbroken. Apparently everybody was talking about how it was very heartfelt. Tearjerker when he did his last concert, his farewell concert in Birmingham, in England, and apparently, I think the last song he did, or one of the last songs he did, was "Mama, I'm Coming Home," and was a tribute to Sharon, and I don't think she died, so just dedicated to her. But everybody said she was moved to tears. Everybody was moved to tears and everything like that, and it's just, man, forever. The rest of time, Ozzy Osbourne's not going to exist. There'll be kids born or growing up right now that will live in a world without Ozzy. My bad, y'all, and that just breaks my heart. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get to some news. John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan did their press conference today. Brock spoke. Fred Warner spoke. Nothing absolutely groundbreaking, but some good things that we do want to update, because I had some questions, so I know y'all have some questions. Yeah, you know what? I honestly, I think that every couple should inspire to be Ozzy and Sharon, and you know what? One of the reasons I'm probably never gonna get married is I probably can never find a wife like Sharon. And if my wife don't love me like Sharon loved Ozzy, then why I'm not getting married. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give you that updates from training camp and everything like that, or at least the press conferences. But before we do, of course, y'all gonna know, as always, we gotta pay some bills. Founded and backed by the GOAT himself, Goat Fuel is a great tasting energy drink without the crash. Use our affiliate link below to save 10% on all Goat Fuel energy drinks. Help out the show and save 10% at the official Niner online store by using our affiliate link in the description below. Go to seatgiant.ca to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out the show. The website again, seatgiant.ca, promo code Niner Faithful Radio. Follow us on social media at Niner Faithful Radio on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and TikTok, and at Niner Faithful R on X. All right, ladies and gentlemen, faithful of all ages, get the show cracking.
Rice has just set a Super Bowl record with 12 catches. He's in motion. Montana, touchdown, John Taylor.
You're tuned in to Niner Faithful Radio, the show hosted for the faithful, by the faithful.
All right, we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, so real quick, Ignatius St. Brown might have to learn how to say the man's name. But the oldest St. Brown brother, the Niners went ahead and signed. They worked him out yesterday. They worked out like so. Just found out my homegirl's mom got shot. Anyway, sorry, y'all. That was kind of crazy. Anyway, so we worked out 6 receivers. We signed him. Ricky Pearsall is going to remain on the pup at least this first block of training camp practices. They have no idea when Brandon Ayuk is coming back. They said hopefully the first half of the season for all the ACL guys. So that includes Malik Mustafa, Curtis Robinson, which is a little. All right, did Curtis Robinson? No, it was before training camp. It was before the end of training camp that he hurt his knees. I'm surprised that he's still not ready. But maybe he really did mess it up. But Ben Bartch, which was kind of one that nobody was talking about because everybody, including myself, was freaking out about Ricky Pearsall. But everybody everybody was tripping out about Ricky Pearsall, so that kind of went under the radar. But Ricky, the only ones that are expected to miss training camp from injury so far are all the ACL guys. The new quarterback we drafted, Curtis Robinson, Malik Mustafa, and BA. So everybody else should be relatively probably by next week. By the time, also, before we get too far, everybody who enjoys my live content from training camp, everybody give a big thank you and a round of applause to Miss Veronica. She saved y'all our asses, y'all. She was able to get your boy a ticket to go to the practice on Tuesday the 29th and Tuesday the August 5th. So we will be doing live videos from training camp. Y'all know I do a video before practice. I'm going to shoot some whatever videos they allow us to go live for. I'll be live for the videos to show y'all more like warm-ups than actual practice. And then, of course, I will be giving you my thoughts after practice and everything like that. And let me see, she commented, "Oh my God. Hey, but I told you I was going to give you big props. You really saved my ass, and you deserve it. You deserve the round of applause." Yeah, I know everybody was. It was hard as hell. Honestly, when you were messaging me, I didn't think we were going to be able to get it done. I thought your boy was only going to go to Dwight Clark Day. So I really appreciate you. I rolled the dice and didn't get any Tuesdays, and specifically went ahead and got Dwight Clark Day for my training camp. One training camp ticket was Dwight Clark Day, which I'm stupid ass excited to go to the joint practice. But yeah, I didn't think we were going to be able to do it. And basically, I was super excited. The reason I'm so pumped up and so grateful to you, Miss Veronica, is because I basically went to every training camp I wanted to go. I thought that usually the last training camp practice, open training camp practice they have is Dwight Clark Day, and they don't have any more open practices after that. They're extending it this year past the first preseason game. So I was not aware that basically I believe it's actually that last Tuesday, the 12th, that is open practices available, which I'm not tripping because I'd rather be at home reviewing the didn't know what. Okay. But I'd rather be here to review the game anyway than be at training camp practice. So I legitimately went to all the practices I wanted to go to. So I'm super grateful. Thank you, Miss Veronica. Again, round of applause for Miss Veronica. Also, news flash from the team. So it's official. Look, we were all scared. Let me know what you didn't know. So we were all scared that Jauan Jennings was going to be traded or what that situation was, but it's looking like a lot of to do with nothing, because Jauan reported John Lynch wouldn't go all the way out. I thought Dwight Clark Day was the last. It's no, they have the 12th, I believe. Hold on, I'll pull up the dates right now. While I'm pulling that up. So yeah, there's Faithful Frank, huh? Sylvia, the official hot dog of the Faithful. San Francisco 49ers. Hold on. What's this? I'm gonna have to look at that later. I'm curious. We got our own hot dog. Let's see. More headlines. I'm looking right now for the dates. But yeah, so I'm really grateful. Thank you again. Jauan Jennings has not officially requested a trade. John Lynch, to quote him, says, "We love him and he's here." So I think it sounds like they might kick him a little bit more cash. Get some talks about that and everything, and some thoughts I have on the O-line. But yeah, that's definitely the weakest unit on the offense. But oh yeah, wow. Wow. Cool. We do have our own hot dog. So I'm gonna have to go get me some Faithful Franks. We gotta see when our season ticket stuff gets here too. I gotta email them, be like, hey, so where's my season ticket stuff? Anyway, okay, here we go. This should be the dates. So the last day is the 12th. So there's only 2 after Dwight Clark Day. So that's not too bad. So everybody reported. There was no contract holdouts, no disputes, and look, we'll officially know tomorrow when practice officially begins. But it looks like Jauan Jennings, our only thing that could have looked in drama, ain't even going to be drama anymore. So anything that seemed like it was going to be drama ain't going to be drama. What's cracking, Jason? So everybody, I know everybody's been hitting me up and concerned. Jason's good. Any crazy situation was taken care of. So Jason's good. Right now he's getting his laptop fixed. So, or his PC, sorry, not his laptop, his PC. So I went ahead and we're gonna have attempt to bring him back the 12th of August, hopefully. I'm hoping to get my co-host back by the 12th of August. And so we'll be back. That'll be our first official, game review, and we'll have the dynamic duo back together. So yeah. Training camp is here. I'm stupid excited, y'all. Super excited. Training camp, yeah. Hopefully the offensive line improves. That's really it. I mean, Fred said all the things that you could expect him to say. Brock said he was working on his arm mechanics, like being able to throw at different arm slots and everything like that. But they seem to give him such softball answers, although they asked Brock, Grant Cohn asked Brock if basically, how do you feel about the Jauan Jennings situation? And Brock gave way more so everybody apparently was asking Brock. Brock said way more than you would think he would say. He was like, "Yeah, we need Jauan here, basically, so we can get back to doing what we're gonna do." I hope he do. And I thought he was gonna be like, "Oh, well, I'm not gonna speak on another man's contract situation." But he pretty much came out and was like, "Yeah, basically, he was like, pray Jauan Jennings," and so that kind of shocked me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that he was gonna say, standard old questions and everything like that, but he did definitely not say that. So, I thought that was semi interesting to say that. Yeah, he basically, I don't know if I want to say called out the Niners, but I don't remember anybody else saying anything really relatively that close. So, pretty interesting. So, they actually asked him about when when Jauan gained his trust, and he talked about the Seahawks game when he threw that third down that was like for 4 yards and it was going to be stopped, but Jauan basically bodied slammed half the Seahawks defense and ran for the first down. And I said a lot of homophobic slurs and a lot of things that would be beeped on YouTube and get us banned forever about the Seahawks players and about their masculinity. But I was like, yeah, I remember that. That was dope. My Jauan and only. He's definitely my Jauan and only. So I just thought, I'm not surprised that he thinks that, Jason. I was just surprised that he didn't give the standard player, like, I'm going to trust the front office to do that and handle that. That's beyond my pay grade and everything. Love you too, Nancy. So I was just surprised that Brock was really much like, yeah, pay the man. I was like, holy shit. But yeah. So, Crazy Juice, what, you're laughing at Jauan and only? He is my Jauan and only. Bro, you don't even know. Jauan Jennings is my total man crush, bro. Like Man Crush Mondays, bro. Like, what's happening? Or is it Wednesday? Man Crush Monday or Man Crush Wednesday? I don't know. Anyway, so we're gonna have more content for y'all next week. We will not be live. I will pre-record. I will record the show, and then when I get home or on my phone or whatever, I'll upload it to YouTube, Facebook. Maybe not might not be able to do Instagram, but I'll upload it definitely to YouTube and Facebook and Twitter or X. Sorry, X. When I come around, X. We arrange the whole game when I come around. X. I ain't into underground. X. Anyway, X to the Z exhibit, which y'all know about that. Anyway, all right, y'all. I'm rambling. I'm thrown off. That Aussie shit fucked me up. Just found out my homegirl's mom got shot. Like, today's been a rough day, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it up here. We'll definitely give you better, more content next week. When we're at training camp and we could actually start to speak about some Niner practice, y'all. Woo! We get to talk about some Niner football, cuz. All right, y'all. I shall see y'all next week. R.I.P. Aussie. Till then, faith, love, and happiness. Go Niners. R.I.P. Aussie.